So for all of you that are crying, oh, my family member put me out. They put me out. They put me out. They're so wicked. Listen, they're not wicked. They're tired. My people, I am Praisee. Welcome to my YouTube channel. The video you're about to watch was filmed live in our community. We are live weekly with Africans just like yourself, discussing, laughing, and having a good time. If you want to join us live, check the description box below. I'll put all the information. All right, enough talking. Enjoy the video. My people, we are back. Welcome. You guys, you know, I say this every week. I don't know why I have to say this every day to you people. We are Africans in this house. So if you are here, don't just sit down and lurk like a monitoring spirit. Greet. Say hello. How are you? Good to see you. How is your day going? You have to greet. What's this thing that we're doing? You think that just because it's TikTok, you can be rude? Don't be rude. I beg. The same African parents that raised me raised you. Stop being rude. Say hello. There we go. Okay. Hello, Shay Well. Good to see you. Oh, Mario said you are looking so cute. Mario, stop it. Stop. I'm shy. Thank you, Mario. Hi, Emma. Emma said, hello, family. We are ready to learn and have fun. We're learning and we are having fun. Drop an emoji of your flag. Let's see where everybody's from. We got Cameroon in the house. Okay, Niger. Of course, you know. If you know, you know. We got US. Is that Liberia? Hello, my Liberian brothers. Welcome. We got Liberia in the house. Okay, you guys. Let's go. Let's get started. Everybody, let's go. Tonight we're talking how to succeed abroad. Y'all, I promised you guys this year. I made just one promise. I said we will eat this money. It's what I said. Oh, thank you, Candy. Thank you so much. I said in 2025, we must eat money. You guys, we will succeed in these countries. I don't care if you're in Germany, if you are in the UK, if you're in Canada, if you, some people have been in really strange places like Vietnam, but even if you're in Vietnam, look at me. If you're in America, listen to me. We will succeed in these places. This year, I said, I'm coming with the tip. I'm coming heavy. I'm coming with the tips, the tricks, the resources. Because one thing we don't do well as Africans is utilize our resources. Am I talking to somebody? Listen, one thing we don't do well as Africans is utilize our resources. Are you listening? Hold your ear, everybody. Okay, let's go. Everyone drop an ear emoji. When I was growing up, my mom used to make us hold our ears very well so that she knew we were listening. Hold your ears. Drop an ear emoji. Let me see. Go ahead. Drop an ear emoji. Let me see. I need to know that everyone is listening. Drop an ear emoji. Hold your ear. Let's go. Hold that ear very well. Let's go. Thank you. Okay. DJ Bonzi is holding his ear. Okay. To me is holding his ear. Okay. Sunday is holding. They're listening. Oh, Patrick is listening. Damas is listening. Is this Chelsea? Chelsea is listening. You guys listen to me. One thing that Africans do not do well is utilize your resources. Listen, we have gotten into the habit. Okay. We've gotten into this habit and into this consciousness of nobody wants to help me. People are against me. Nobody wants me to succeed. And so we think that we will make it in life by the sheer power of our muscle and hard work. That's not how life works. Are you listening? That's not how life works. You are coming to UK, America, Canada, wherever you are. You're not even understanding or looking and saying, what are the resources that are available to me in these places? You think that you'll just come. Thank you, Candid. You think you'll just come and then you just work. I will work and I'll make money. No. Most of you build a life on skilled labor that you should not even be doing, if I'm being very honest. Most of you build a life doing things and paying for things that you should not be paying for. There are resources out here. So my goal this year is if there's one takeaway for all of you, I want you guys to walk away and know what belongs to you. I want you to walk away and know what resources are available to me. Hi, home decor. Good to see you. What resources are available to me? So are you guys ready? Let's get into it. In the US, I know Canada has this as well, and so does different parts of the UK. Listen to me. You can have so many aspects of your life taken care of that you don't even realize. You need to start thinking of when you create a plan for yourself. When you say, I want to achieve this, I want to do this, I want my family to be like this, you have to start thinking, who can help me? That's the first question I want you guys to ask yourself. When you say, okay, I'm coming to America now, I'm coming to UK now, who can help me? That's the first thing I want you to ask. I don't want you to ask, how will I strive to succeed? How will I struggle to succeed? No, ask yourself, who can help me? Where are the resources to help me? That's what I want you to start asking yourself from this day forward. Are you listening? Are you guys listening? Are you people listening to me? Thank you guys. Thank you so much for sharing. Victoria just shared. Thank you, Victoria. Candid just shared. Thank you. You guys, Magna just shared. Newell, thank you. Welcome to the family. Make sure you're sharing this with your friends, you guys. And continue to comment. Okay. All right, let's go. So when you come to America, in your first year, what needs to happen in that first year? That's what we're going to talk about. What needs to happen in that first year? And if I'm being honest, some of you have been here. You've been here 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, and you don't even have these things that you should have had in your first year. In year number 1, there are certain things that you need to have to make sure that you thrive in these countries. Are you listening? Let's go. We're getting straight into it. Are you ready? Housing. Okay? I want to start talking about, this is something that we're going to do over the next couple of weeks, okay? What we're going to start doing over the next, it's called a self-improvement plan. My people, you come to these places without a plan. Thank you. Portia said 1 year now. I think I wasted the whole year. Portia. Is it Portia? Portia, let me pin you. 1 year now they've been abroad and they think they've wasted the year. You probably have. Listen, by year 1, there's certain things that you should already have. And these are the things that are going to make sure that the rest of your many, many years are going to be successful. If you don't have these things in place by year 1, you'll be struggling. Do you understand? And you won't even realize why you're struggling. Other people are enjoying America. You're crying about America. You need to ask yourself, what do I need? So many people emigrate to this place without a plan. I'm going to say that again for the brothers in the back. So many of us Africans emigrate without a plan. We just think, oh, I have this much in my pockets. I will go there and I must succeed. I will succeed by fire, by force. Listen to me. You need a plan. You need a plan. So I'm giving you guys one. Ready? I'm calling it the self-improvement plan. Okay, are you listening? This is a plan that is going to move you from one level to the next level, to the next level, to the next level. Because the biggest problem we're facing in our community is you all come and then we've been at this same level for 15 years. We're not moving forward. You're not moving to the side. You're not doing, it's just the same level for 15 years. So this is called, it's the self-improvement plan. We're going to move from one level to another level to another level. So in order for us to make this plan, there's things you need to know by year 1 you have to do. Are you listening? Let's go. Let's go. Everybody type a paper and pen emoji. Let's get started. Type a paper and pen emoji. I need to know you're writing. You know, we don't come here to just be gallivanting about. We come here to learn and have fun. Type a paper and pen emoji. I need to know you're writing. Let's go. Judy said 10 years and I'm still living in survival mode. Judy. I don't want anybody in this place. Thank you so much, Judy, for sharing that. I don't want anyone in this place to be ashamed of anything. Are you listening? I don't want you to come into this house and feel ashamed of anything because so many people are going through exactly the same thing that you are going through. We lie too much. In this our community, we lie too much. We will come to the parties. Everyone is lifting your shoulders and acting out. We lie too much. Judy, the same way that you feel like, man, I'm really living in survival mode, so many people are also living in survival mode and they won't tell you. We don't talk about it with each other. We don't say anything, but it's something that is actually happening. Are you understanding? CA said, go straight, my dear. I'm listening. CA, we marinate in this house. Just hang around. You'll have a good time. We come here, we marinate, we commune, and we have fun together as we learn, okay? Because what changes your life is not just the information. No, listen. What changes your life? Wow. So you made it this far in the video. Okay. I see you. Comment below and tell me what country you're from. Go ahead. Let's rep the countries out here. It's not just the information I'm about to give you. It's the way we are in this room. It's the fact that you're coming into a space of people just like you. So you will comment. You will learn from people in the comments. You will learn from me. We will talk about things. We will chill. We will relax and we'll have a good time. And by the time you leave this place, you will have a plan. You know what you're doing in your life. Do you understand? So just chill. We're going to have a good time. Y'all, Judy said, I hope people take this advice that you are giving. Wish someone would have told me. Look, Judy, calm down. Don't worry. They will take it. Don't worry. They will take it. Judy says, sis, I got my pen and paper ready. Okay. Let's go. So in year 1, and it doesn't matter if you've been here 10 years, still listen, okay? Because some of you don't have this already. By year 1, okay, this is what you're going to do. By the end of your first year in America, there's things that you need to have already in place, okay? You need to have credit building by the end of year, yes, I said it. By the end of year 1, you need to have credit building. Are you listening? You need to have proper housing, okay? And a plan to improve your housing. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Y'all listen to me. I'm going to say it again. Credits. You need to have credits by the end of year 1. You need to have housing, a housing plan, and a plan to improve your housing plan, okay? All right, I'm going to go back to number 1 because I want to describe what I'm talking about. Thank you. Deli Mo said, I heard free education. Tell them this is free education. Take it seriously. These are things that people are not telling you. When I say you have to have credit, this is what I mean. As soon as the bottom of your feet hits the soil, you need to go get a bank account. Are you listening? A lot of you, in order for you to get a bank account, you're going to need a state ID. Go get a state ID. Even before you get your driver's license, go get a state ID. By literally end of month 1, you should have a state ID in the palm of your hands. Are you listening? By the end of, are you listening, oh? By the end of month 1, you need to have a state ID. You're going to take that state ID and you're going to go open a bank account. You need a bank account because you cannot live in a place where you cannot collect money appropriately. You go out and work. Where will the money go? Where will it go? You need an account that it can come to. Are you understanding? Okay, Corey said, BC credit card will put you in debt. No, that's not true. Y'all, we need a whole nother understanding about credit, you guys. And I won't go into that today and stuff. If you guys want more information about financial education, come on Saturdays. I have convinced my Odogu, my Oga, my husband. You guys, my husband is in finance. I convinced him to come every Saturday, and he's gonna do we're gonna do financial topics on Saturdays. So come on Saturday because I want to target that thing you're talking about. Because credit cards don't lead you to debt. Bad behavior leads you to debt. We'll move on. By the end of month 1, okay, you have a bank account, all right? And then in that bank account, you're gonna make sure that as you get a job or things like that, you're gonna put money inside and hold money there, okay? This is going to establish the basis of your credit. Are you understanding? When you get a place to live, by month 3, that you have a place to live, okay? I think some of you and stuff, you live with people. If you end up living on your own, by the moment you start living on your own, if you have a roommate situation, as long as you get the thing, okay, you guys, there's a lot of us in this room, so there's monitoring spirits in this place. So sometimes I have to talk in code. Are you listening? If you're understanding what I'm saying, good. If you're not getting it, ask one of the aunties or the uncles in the comments. They'll explain it to you. Okay, I can't say certain things, all right? Because the monitoring spirits are monitoring. Are you understanding? Okay. If you don't get documents, some of these things you can't do. So you have to now listen to what I say, and then instead of doing this, you do this. Are you understanding? Are you getting what I'm saying? Instead of doing this, you do this. Okay? If you don't get paper, you get. You guys you understand? If you don't understand, ask the aunties. Okay? Ask the uncles. They'll get it. They'll explain to you. Y'all, what you're going to do, okay? If as soon as you get your own place, if it's a roommate agreement, if it's some type of apartment or anything, make sure that it reports to your credit. Ask them, does this report to my credit? Okay? If they say yes, good. If they say no, there is something called, hold on. It's going to come to me, you guys. Give me 1 second. Bilt. Thank you. Bilt. It's called Bilt. B-I-L-T. It's called Bilt, okay? You're gonna ask your apartment if you can pay them through Bilt. B-I-L-T. That's what it's called, okay? And what Bilt does is Bilt will report to your credit. Are you understanding? So if your apartment doesn't do it or the person you're renting with doesn't do it, go Bilt. Ask them, can I pay you through Bilt? Can you get that set up? We at our apartment and stuff, we were hounding them for it and they finally set it up, okay? And if your apartment doesn't have it, keep recommending it. Hi, please, can we get a Bilt? Can we pay through Bilt? Can we pay through? Keep saying it to them because Bilt, as soon as you keep paying as you pay your rent, Bilt will actually report to your credit. So every time you pay rent, there is a history that, hey, this person is paying their bills on time, and that's what gets you good credit. For everybody in this house that doesn't understand what credit is just a measure of your financial habits. I'm gonna say that again. Credit is just a measure. It's like a grade. Somebody's giving you a grade on your financial habits. That's what credit is, okay? So what does this mean? It means in order for you to get an apartment, for you to open a bank account sometimes, in order for you to do certain things in America, buy a car and all of these things, the lender or the people need to know that they can trust you with this thing. In Africa, a lot of African countries, right? Candid said it's built across America. Yeah, Bilt is across America. It's B-I-L-T. Yeah, it's like a finance company. And all they do is just like it's just a portal. It's like a portal, but a lot of apartments are using them now, especially if you're in a big city. If you're not in a big city, ask your apartment. If not, ask them, do you report to the credit? If they say no, ask them, can you report this to my credit? Okay. And it's really easy for them to do it, you guys. It's not that difficult. Anyway, okay, credit, right? So what credit is credit is just a grading scale. Okay. So this is the thing. When you go get a car loan or this, your credit score, it's like when you are in school and you have a GPA. Somebody that has a 2.1 GPA will not have the same opportunities as somebody that has a 4.0 GPA. Somebody that is failing every one of their classes and has a 1.1 GPA is not going to have the same opportunities and scholarships as somebody that has a 3.5 GPA. That is what the credit system is in America, okay? So listen, okay? So that's what a credit score is. So it's nothing to be afraid of. You don't have to be afraid of credit. You don't have to be afraid of a credit score. In Africa, African countries typically run on cash. There's not a lot of credit systems across Africa, right? So in Africa, they want to see what collateral do you have, right? And then what collateral do you have, and then how much cash do you have? Okay, that's what a lot of African countries, or when you're trying to do things in Africa, that's what they ask for, because that to them is the proof of your that is the proof of your dependability. Okay, whereas in America, they don't need you to necessarily have the cash in your bank account. They need to see your behavior habits, your past history. It's like when you're dating somebody and you ask them, what happened in your previous relationship? Because most likely what happened there might happen here. That's what a credit score is, okay? Don't be afraid of credit. Don't be afraid of credit scores, all right? Okay, so what you're going to do is this. You're going to get a bank account. That's going to be the foundation. When you get an apartment or get somewhere you live, ask them to report to your credit, okay? And then you're going to make sure to pay your bills on time. Make sure to pay your bills on time. Are you listening to me? Pay your bills on time. And if you cannot afford something, do not get it. If you can't afford to live there, don't live there. By year one, this is my process of housing, okay? My process of housing when you first come to America. If you come by yourself, you should never be in an apartment by yourself ever. Are you listening? If you just came to America, you've been in America for less than 5 years, you should not have an apartment of your own. I said it. Listen. You should not have an apartment of your own. You should be sharing a room. You should be sharing an apartment with people. Are you listening? If you're in a big city, a small city, you should not have your apartment by your own self. I think for the first 5 years, maybe if you can say the first 3, you should not be by yourself. Why? Don't be an enemy of progress. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. It is free. You don't have enough information for you to live by yourself. You need to surround yourself with people. You need to get roommates. Are you understanding? You need to be able to pay as cheap rent as possible. If you're in New York, you should be in an apartment with 10 other people. You should not be trying to get an apartment. Oh, okay, I'm just going to rent one in my friend. No, you should be in an apartment where your cost of living is so low. Listen, we are busy trying to front. We're busy trying to impress people, and you're suffering. Every ounce of any money that hits your palm goes to rent. Any money that hits your palm goes to rent. Is that how you're going to live? Is that how you're going to excel in this country? I don't care where you are. Go and get roommates. Go and get roommates. If you're in an apartment and you say, okay, I like this apartment. And I'm not saying to go live in the hood and live in terrible places. No. The strategy is even this. Do not go and live in poor areas. Are you listening? Don't go and live in poor areas, because when you come to America, whatever area that you stay in forms your opinion about the country. So, you know what I've seen? I've seen people come. They'll go to Kentucky. They'll live in Kentucky and they'll say, oh, I hate it in America. Oh, it's so terrible in America. And then you'll take, really? Are you sure? Like, what's going on? I'll ask them all these questions. I say, okay, well, come to the West Coast. Come and visit. Come to Dallas. Come to Houston. Come to a bigger city. Just come and experience it. Then they'll come and experience a bigger city and they say, wow, I didn't know this was America. Where you live will paint the picture in your brain about what America is. Are you listening? So make sure you live in a nice area. This is what I would recommend, okay? This is what I would recommend. Duchess said, that's true, I'm in California and I have roommates for 4 years. Have roommates. Even if you're in a small city, have a roommate. I'm telling you, it's invaluable. Having somebody there to just bounce ideas off of that you just see every once in a while, even if it's just hello, hello that you're saying to each other, it's very, very important, okay? Delimode said, how can we play big man to people at home if your roommate is there exposing us? Seriously, so many of us, we're just trying going to shine for the people back home. Let me tell you something. Those people back home don't care if you live or you die. They're still going to bill you. They don't care if you are sick or you're not sick. They're still going to ask you to send money home. So you better make sure you're getting your finances in order. You better make sure that you're getting things together. Are you understanding? Okay, Tommy said, what about buying housing instead of apartment and share with roommates? Can it help? Yes, absolutely. If you are in a place where you can buy a home, I don't believe if you're new in America, you shouldn't live by yourself. It's my policy. It is my policy. You should not live by yourself. If you can buy a house that can be split into either different rooms or different levels and rent it. Rent the other portions out to people. You'll get extra income. That will decrease your cost. Do you get what I'm saying? And you also have people around you. You need people around you. Ryan said, what about marriage? When you are married, right? So if you're coming with a spouse, I still believe the same thing. I still believe the same thing. If you're coming with a spouse, you guys need to be in a situation where maybe you can find a house that you can rent that's 2 levels and have somebody else rent downstairs. You guys live upstairs. You need to be living with people, okay? And the idea of, I'm going to live with my family member, we're going to talk about that in a second, okay? But let's get back to credit. You do not live by yourself, okay? You want to get a bank account, establish the foundations for credit, okay? I won't talk about credit cards today because that's something that we'll talk about on Saturday. We'll talk about credit cards, okay? I do believe you should get a credit card, but wait, don't just hold your ear. Don't just listen to me now and just run out and get a credit card. That's not what I said. Don't just go and run and get a credit card now because I said it's okay. Don't do it, okay? But we'll talk about it on Saturday because I need you guys to understand that in this place, okay, the beauty of America, the secrets of America, the what makes America so great, the reason why America holds so many millionaires is because of our credit system. Are you understanding? Is it VJK? VJK said, too late, I already swiped max limit. Jesus. Y'all, don't do it. It's a trap. Don't do it. But I want you to understand the reason why we have so many millionaires is because of our credit system. Listen, it is a good thing. It is not a bad thing, okay? It's kind of like this pen. I can use this pen to write something hateful that you will cry. I can also use this pen to write something that will give you life, okay? The pen is not the problem. The person that is using the pen is the problem. This is what a credit card is. The credit card is not a problem. The person using the credit card is the problem. A lot of you, because the reason why you're saying, no, I don't like credit cards is because you're using credit cards the same way that you use your cash. You don't have money, but you'll be spending. You don't have the money. You don't know when the money's coming. You just spend. That's why you don't like credit. Credit is incredible. Callaway said, how can I build my credit without a credit card? There's a couple different ways. So if people continue to report to your credit, that actually will build your credit. So if you have like your rent, your utilities and stuff, I think cable networks also report to your credit. So your phone bill can also report to your credit as well. So as these people keep reporting to your credit and saying, hey, this person's paying on time, that actually helps you to build your credit as well. All right, let's move on, you guys. All right, okay, so year 1, we're going through year 1. Okay, I already talked about bank account. I already talked about a ID card. Okay, the next thing that I want you to think of, right? I'm going to talk about housing a little bit more. When you come to America and you say to yourself, "Oh, I'm going to live with my family member," my people, come closer. Come closer. Let me talk to you. This is America. There's no free ride, and I need you to hear this. This is America. There's no such thing as a free ride. So for all of you that are crying, oh, my family member put me out. They put me out. They're so wicked. Listen, this country is expensive. This place is expensive. Are you listening? That person is not wicked. That person is tired of paying for you. They're barely trying to pay for themselves and their own family. And then now you come and you're just living there with nothing back. Are you listening? This place, there's no such thing as my brother will help me, my sister will help me, my mother will help me, my father will help me. You have to work. You have to work. As soon as your leg touches the ground of this place, begin to look for a job. Dishwashing, McDonald's, direct care work. Find a job. Do not come to this place and then you'll now sit down and say, I'm living with my family member. It's wrong. It's wrong. It is wrong. Are you listening? It's wrong. It's wrong to live your life on their dime. You be eating. Do you know what it took them to pay for the food you're eating? Do you know what it took for them to pay for the house that's over, the roof that's over your head? Do you know what it took? You don't know. It's really rude. It's very, very rude and it's not nice. You guys, thank you. C2 said, while your family member is juggling 2 to 3 jobs. Some of you too, I've seen, you come, you're working, You're living in your family member's house. You're not helping with rent or anything, but you're working and you're making money. Are you okay? You're working and you're making money. You're not putting any money aside to contribute to the household expenses of the house. Who's your father? Is it them? Did they give birth to you? And even if they gave birth to you, is it a crime? I need you to understand this. When you come to America, you are making a commitment of community and partnership. We have an idea of remittance as Africans. We rely on remittance a lot. Remittance and obligation. As my older brother, you are obligated to care for me. As my older sister, you are obligated to care for me. As my mother, my father, you are obligated to care for me. This is our culture. A lot of African cultures, this is how it is. Do you get what I'm saying? We rely on the kindness and the obligation of the community. When you come to America, it is not so. It's not so. Life is hard when you come as an immigrant, and people are just trying to figure out their things. Do you understand what I'm saying? They are trying to figure out all of their things. Nobody has the time, the energy, the effort to take care of you. I need you to hear it, because I'm hearing so many stories. Oh, my family's so wicked. They're so wicked. They're so wicked. Listen to me. They're not wicked. They're tired. They're not wicked. They are tired. They are not wicked. They are tired. This country is exhausting. It's exhausting. So what you do is this: when you come, I need you to have it at the back of your mind. I will contribute as quickly as I possibly can. I didn't say I will contribute when they ask me. No, that's not what I said. Because you can lengthen your stay at that place if you help. Are you hearing me? This is an example. When you come, okay, get a job. Within 2 months, actually, honestly, if you don't have a job in 2 months, I'm really worried, right? You should have a job. Dishwasher, janitor, anything. Within 2 months, you should have a job. You should have a job. Nannying, anything you can do. Car washer, whatever you can do. Garbage disposal, whatever you can do. Thank you. Stein said caregiver, direct care worker, greeter, Walmart, bank teller, food industry, medical jobs. There's jobs everywhere. You need to work. Within 2 months, you should be working. There is no excuse. None. The only excuse, though, me, I'm collecting. If you don't have papers, then I can give a little bit of grace. But even then, I can't say anything to you because there's a lot of monitoring spirits, so I'm going to move on. You understand? You should have a job. Thank you. Hair braiding. Hair braiding. Wow. So you mean you finished this video? It means you love it here. Make sure to subscribe and make sure to find us on all platforms at IMMIGRANT. I'll see you on the internet.